Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. I haven't recorded a video in about 2 days. And there's a reason for that. For y'all that understand me will know exactly what I'm talking about. Meaning that, those that are familiar with, my videos and understand, what I'm trying to do and what I'm about. And if you hear the criticisms that I make, then you see, where I stand on a bunch of shit. I run with a group of great individuals. We're known as the Fandom Menace, and it's a group of great individuals, different channels, diverse group of people from all walks of life, and we have a common interest of enjoying a lot of the same things, and the things that we enjoy, we stand up to keep the integrity of what we enjoy intact. Basically, kind of look at us as being like the defenders of pure pop culture. Allowing the things that we enjoy to remain being the things that we enjoy without them being altered and basically politicized, or just sitting there and watching the things that we've enjoyed our whole lives: movies, cartoons, comic books, music, art, in all different forms of fashion, being altered, destroyed, or obliterated right before our eyes by people that care nothing about it and just want to see what we've enjoyed basically our whole lives be transformed into something that fits more of their views or their or their ideas. And what we do is we speak out when those things are being tampered with and fucked with. And that's basically who we are, what we do. And I mean, it's a fight. There's a cultural there's a culture war going on all different fronts, and it's a thing that's being fought within what we watch, what we listen to. And when we see those lines being crossed, you know, we speak up against it. And if we don't, who will? And that's what it's about. And and I know the whole time, we're dealing with corporate entities that have the power to do what they want with what we love. We've seen it time and time again. Doctor Who, Star Trek. That's why Star Trek is so shitty. That's why Doctor Who is went to trash. Star Wars. Just think of who would have ever thought that you'd watch Star Wars. And within the last 6 years, you get three movies in particular. The first movie, they fucking kill Han Solo. The second movie, they fucking kill Luke Skywalker. The third movie, over real life unfortunate accidents. Princess Leia's dead. You know, we're watching franchises get destroyed. Things that we've seen stand for decades crumble within just within a handful of years. And it's crazy. So within that, we make videos and we speak out against it. And yeah, there's an attack on pop culture right now. And that's the shit that, we speak on the things we love, but then we also speak on the bullshit that we see when these kind of things happen. And it's been happening quite a bit. So with that being said, Zack Snyder is a guy that a lot of us have respected. Made some great movies. From things that we've heard, respectable guy, stand-up guy. Heard stories of people that have worked with him, for him. People they love the guy. They, respect, they respect him. And of course, if anybody knows what's happened in the last 4 years or so, 5 years, he was the director of the Justice League. While he was doing the Justice League movie, he had a family tragedy. His daughter committed suicide, and he stepped away from the project to be with his family. Josh Whedon took over the movie. Justice League became a failure. Fans united behind Zack Snyder. Started hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Rallied, championed around this man. So hopefully one day his vision of the Justice League would be seen by all. And this thing took off. A lot of great people involved. So many things happened. A lot of money was raised for suicide awareness in the name of Zack Snyder and his beloved daughter. And at the same time, also send a message that to Warner Brothers and AT&T and everybody else, that hopefully that one day his version of the Justice League would be restored. And after so many years, it happened. Normally something like this doesn't happen, which made this a monumental event. It was a win for the support and for the love of a director that people enjoyed. He never bashed the fans. He fought for the fans. And basically, the way we felt as a fandom to be the ones to fight for something and always seem to never be heard, but still make the effort to let folks know that, hey, we're here. And what we say counts and what we say matters. And within the last 2 years, I've been seeing the difference. We spoke out, Sonic the Hedgehog, that turned around. These directors and producers and these movie companies starting to understand who we are and what we represent. And, the thing is, there were corporate entities within Warner Brothers and AT&T that did not want this Zack Snyder's Justice League to be made. People think that his version of these movies were bad and didn't want nothing else to come from it. That's why Wonder Woman 1984 was so different than Wonder Woman, because they were trying to take things into a different direction. And that's where you saw that happen. So things were changing, and Zack started reaching back out to us as the fans. And of course, there was a respect there. And this respect was gained after years of us as the fans donating to suicide prevention, supporting Zack Snyder, letting it be known that the way Zack Snyder got snubbed when the Justice League movie happened, with with what was going on with his family, and for him to get a chance to make his movie, it meant something to all of us. So the fans fight for this, and our hopes and dreams of seeing this movie, along with him getting a chance to make it all became a reality. And within this reality, the fandom that worked so hard to make this happen got a chance to make it come to life with him. So coming down to what happened between Wednesday and Thursday, just a couple of days ago, there's a part of our fandom that it's a huge part of our fandom. It's a channel called Geeks and Gamers, ran by a gentleman called Jeremy Griggs. Great guy, good heart. He has a team of individuals. They have their own channels. Good men, good women. Ryan Cannell, Lethal Lightning, Uche Waneri. You have Gary Beekler. You have Eric July, a gentleman called Young Ripper. Gary Beekler, channel's called Nerdrotic, and he has Nerdrotic Live. They have a gentleman named Jay, Drunk 3PO is the name of his channel. You have, of course, you have them, people that are affiliated with them. It's a whole lot of moving parts that go with them, and they're a great team, great group of people, and we all love and respect these guys. Sub to all their channels twice. And what they did was they put together a suicide prevention charity live stream it was Wednesday night, on the eve of Zack Snyder's Justice League coming out, just hours after. It's like this live stream was leading into the premiere of Zack Snyder's Justice League coming out on HBO Max. This thing was big. Zack Snyder tweeted it out. It was an important event for everybody because it was just a win for the fandom. Sat there and us as individuals that watched this whole thing, putting hashtag release a Snyder cut in our tweets and in different things, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. We were putting it out there. We're donating to suicide preventions, charities to help support it. And it was a big thing, and this was years in the making, and it all came to this very night. So Wednesday, the 17th, March 2021, Geeks and Gamers, this channel, this great channel, they set up this live stream and they were able to get Zack Snyder to come on. And this was just a celebration of everything, of the accumulation of all the hard work, the anticipation of, it was just a celebration of a lot of different things that all accumulated to this very night. And everybody was excited. I'm proud of these guys. They worked their ass off. Hearts in the right place. Just wanted to do the right thing. And it was a win-win for everybody. So Wednesday night happens on Uche Nwaneri's channel. He's a good man. You should look him up. So subscribe to his channel. He's a good guy. He hosts this charity live stream event, and it was of course it was a fundraiser. And it was an auction going on at the same time. There was auctioning off autographed things from the set, props, different stuff from the Justice League movie, autographed by Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Ray Fisher, Ezra Miller, and just different actors that were involved. And it was, of course, for suicide prevention. It's a great cause. And we're sitting here and we're enjoying the evening. And after the charity event, we celebrated with going to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League on HBO Max. So this live stream's happening. It's an hour into the live stream. Zack hasn't showed up yet. Jeremy, the head guy for Geeks and Gamers, he's not seen on the charity, and people wondering what's going on, but no one questions it. Everybody's going on with the night. It's already an hour into it. And Zack Snyder shows up. And just keep in mind that this is a Geeks and Gamers charity event, because their team put it together. And it was in celebration of Zack Snyder's, Justice League, and of course to support him in what he's been through for the last 4 years. And people that have helped put this thing together, even the woman that started this hashtag release the Snyder Cut, was there. And when he gets on, this is what he has to say to the Geeks and Gamers community.
Now, without any further ado, we all know the story. We all know the movement. But now, we bring in the man. He is the director of the Snyder Cut. He is the leader of this movement, the figurehead of this movement. He is the one, the only Zack.
There he is. What's up, man?
Hello.
Hey guys.
Brother.
Hey guys, how you doing? How's everybody doing?
Good.
Doing great.
Listen, just a quick thing before we get started. I know that on our donation page, we still have the Geeks and Gamers logo. I just want to say that I really we talked about this, and we're really not affiliated with Geeks and Gamers as far as I'm concerned, and I really just want to make that clear. And I also want to just say, in light of recent events, I think we really, if Justice League teaches us anything, it's about coming together, and there's no room for hate. And I just think that it's important. It's an important message. And of course, as the father of Asian children, it really hits close to home for me. And I just really want to put that out there that we all, there's no room for hate. And that's just what it's about.
At this point, it was like you can damn near hear a pin drop. That felt like a dagger in the heart to everyone that was watching, that cared about this. This was huge. Zack Snyder was tweeting it out on Twitter. Like the whole world was watching. And if the live stream is still up, you can see the chat erupted. The charity, people stopped donating. By the time he showed up, they were at around $60,000. And that was within the first hour. When he got there, he killed the mood. And that shit fucked with a lot of people. A lot of people that were watching, that were cheering this on. Because we were right at the finish line. One step before crossing the finish line, he walks in and he says that. And that was such a blow. People were upset. The chat erupted, cursing him out, telling him off. We're like, what the fuck's going on? Everything. It all went to shit with the chat. I was watching different channels. People started making videos. People were recording it. People were reacting to it. And you can just see the life getting drained out of everybody that was on the panel as soon as he said it. People were so excited to see him because, again, it wasn't that folks were starstruck. It was a moment to celebrate in the light of, hey, we're about to cross the finish line and we're doing it together. And we're doing it in a grand way. Charity auction, there's a live stream. You're coming to, he was coming to, show support of everything and share this experience with everyone that fought so hard for the premiere of his movie, and the premiere was going to happen within hours. People that are a part of the fandom menace, different creators, supporters, went to Twitter, people were pissed, they were hurt, they were confused, and everybody had every right to be. When it comes to this situation, the way everybody handled it, the way everyone responded to it, no one was wrong. No one was wrong with how they felt or how they responded to any of this shit. We had every right to feel and to respond, whether we knew the context of it or not. We all had that gut-wrenching feeling of feeling fucked over by someone that we supported. Because the thing is, when it happened to Zack Snyder and he got fucked over in 2017, we felt his pain. And it felt like we were getting fucked over. Because of the good man that we've always heard him to be, the stand-up dude. And we identified with that. And he rode with us for 4 years. And it came to the point where he's rocking with our section of the fandom. He's not just doing, he's there with us. He's doing this live stream with the people that support us the way we support them. Because Geeks and Gamers, they support all of us. They're one of us. And he supported them the way they support us. So like I say, we're all in this together at this point. And it hurt. And of course, it's 2 days later. We understand why all this happened. Make a long story short, on the website, Geeks and Gamers, name was on the website, and Warner Brothers made a big fuss with Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder was fighting because basically Warner Brothers did not want Zack Snyder to do the live stream with Geeks and Gamers. And Zack Snyder was fighting on the phone to do the live stream. That's why he didn't show up for that first hour. And the issue was, through legal matters, Geeks and Gamers' name was on the website that the fundraiser was attached to. And I don't know the answers to everything, and I don't know how it all works. But basically, with their name being on there, it was compromising something between him and Warner Brothers, Zack Snyder and Warner Brothers. So what he had to do was, when he jumped on the live stream, he had to denounce Geeks and Gamers, saying, hey, I don't have nothing to do with these guys, or whatever, whatever the fuck he said. It took for all this time to understand. It all came out, and people talked about it, and since it happened, and roughly about 48 hours later, 2 days later, now we get to know the full story. And that's why I'm just able to just say what it was and what had happened. The way Zack said what he said. is he made Geeks and Gamers look like the bad guys when they were the ones that set up the fundraiser. Now, what kind of bad guys do that, right? It's like I said, it just felt like it was like we're all going to the finish line together, and it just felt like it was one step away from all crossing the finish line together. That it felt like Zack Snyder just turned around and just kicked us right when we were getting ready to take our last step to cross it. And that's the part that hurt. Because what it is that corporate entity that we make our videos explaining and talking about, that boogeyman that people think doesn't exist. You know, that corporate entity that what people used to call back in the day, AKA the man. That corporate evil that we speak of, that is the reason that we're sitting here and we're bonded together doing what we do. For those that never got a chance to ever see what that was, it was the first time in real time that corporate evil, that shit that we speak against, that we fight against, that we talk shit about in our videos, in real time, we all got to see and experience that at the same time. So if there was ever a time and nobody never knew what that ever looked like, you saw it in that live stream, and you saw it the moment Zack Snyder showed up and he opened his mouth. That is the bullshit that we make our videos criticizing and talking shit about. And that's what got people upset, because that was the first time we ever got to see it. And guess what? We saw it live. And it happened in front of everybody's face. And that shit fucked us all. If we all felt fucked over all at once. That's why EVS went off. That's why Mr. H went off. That's why all these people were talking shit. People within the fandom menace. Why? Because we all care. And just to see that shit that we've always talked about in our videos slap us in our fucking face during a live stream done by the man that we felt like understood, because it happened to him. And the fact that it had happened to him, we had a common bond right there. It was a common ground right there. And the fact that it happened to him, we understood, because it's been happening to us. So it made it feel like he was one of us, and he understood. And then he fucked around and did it to us too. And that's why everybody flipped the fuck out when it happened. And everybody had every right to do it. So everybody that made their videos and were talking shit, people that care and didn't understand, because this thing that we've been fighting against for the last 3-4 years, finally, we were able to see it with our own eyes. And now, if nobody was ever able to identify and seeing what that is, if you watch that live stream and you saw it right then and there. That's what that is. That was what we make our videos talking about. We stand up against is that kind of shit. So that boogeyman that everybody thinks is non-existent or is bullshit is real, and we've seen it. And that's the thing. You know, a lot of people were mad because they felt like the people that speak up for those that don't have a voice didn't speak up for them when it happened. And it happened in front of all of our faces. And that was basically the biggest disrespect. Is that the shit that we've been talking about in all of our videos showed up in front of everybody's face. And people felt like no one did nothing about it. But there's more to the story. And like I said, you watch the videos, see what everybody involved said. You understand what happened. There was a lot of things happening behind the scenes. No one wanted to jeopardize, even in the face of that, didn't want to jeopardize the bigger picture. I understand it all. I mean, we're all grown. But even then, it still didn't make me feel any better, knowing that this had happened during a time that we were just trying to celebrate, doing something good, doing something that was right. So, but once I've come to understand what was what, I had to put it out. You know I didn't have not watched Zack Snyder's Justice League, and that's the reason why. Will I? Yeah, I'll watch it this weekend. But you know, something about this changed me in a way that it became clear when we all got to see, dog, it's us. But now we know what this is. And for those that never seen it, now you know what you're looking at. And you know, that night, they had the guy that played Darkseid, Ray Porter, show up. The gentleman that plays Deathstroke. He shows up in the live stream. And they had a good live stream. It was successful. It was good. But the thing is, it was hard to enjoy because people were furious and didn't understand. Yeah. This night will definitely go down in the record books, you know, with our section of the fandom. But I wanted to say that no one was wrong with their assessment of it, whether they knew what was going on or not. Us, the fandom, people that would just watch at home, watching it on TV, celebrating, cheering you guys on. No one was wrong. When people were mad and cursing at each other, and no one was wrong. Thing is, we all care. Group of very compassionate people, and we were just speaking what was on our minds as it was unfolding. But I think now that things have settled down and we got to understand what was actually happening, we can all understand and respect this all the way around. I want to give my props out to Geeks and Gamers. Jeremy Griggs, I want a good guy. Damn good guy. Ryan Cannell, Lethal Lightning, Uche Waneri, great gentlemen. You guys did a great job, man. Mark the Cyborg, X-Ray Girl. Gary Beekler from Nerdrotic. Eric July, Young Ripper. Those channels are awesome. If you haven't subscribed to them, please do. Great group of guys doing great things, and the people that in the fandom, as from Heels versus Babyface, Quarter Black Garrett, Midnight's Edge, Andre, Tom, Robot Slow Mo. You got Mecca out there, that Star Wars girl, Doomcock, Overlord DVD, Loki's Mornings of Mischief, Purple Valkyrie, Fat Steven Seagal, Lorena Creole, Mama Bear Doll, Makini 90, M Dastardly. You got great people out there, all the way from the top through the middle, all the way to the bottom. Echo Base Network, Mexican Iron Man. A lot of great people out there. A lot of great supporters. There's so many people to name, so many people so many people out there. Vigilante Williamson, you name it, man. There's a lot of upcoming folks. It's just a lot of great people in our fandom. All the people in the chat, all the subscribers, all the people that have make this happen, Ether Van Sciver, all you guys. People from Comicsgate, just every last one of y'all. Nerdettes Newsstand, you name it. It takes everybody to make this thing work. You guys are all awesome. Whether you guys are part of the Fandom Menace or not, Clownfish TV, just all these people, man. Your boy Zack, Cecil, just a bunch of great people, man, that care about pop culture. We care about each other. Just want to be happy. Just want to, enjoy Lord of the Rings. We want to enjoy Star Trek. We want to enjoy all this shit that we love without it being messed with and mucked with. We want to help folks out, man. This is why we do this, is because we love what we love, and shit. We got love for the people that help make this happen with us and for us. The creators, people that, they try to show examples of what heroes are. And we respect that. And that's what we've grown up with. And now, when those things are being compromised, hell, we united to stand up for something. And here we are. That's all that we're about. And I commend everybody involved, everybody that has been standing up for the fandom and putting it down for all these years, fucking paving the way for the rest of us and doing what we do. Man, thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. And I know I've been fucking talking for too long, man, but this is what it is, man. Hell to the Fandom Menace. Hell to all the supporters, the subscribers, people that understand what the push is for, what the fight's about, what the fuss is about. Thank y'all, man. If there's one thing that I've come to understand is, if there's a hill that I want to die on, I want to die on this hill, man. Hill that the Fandom Menace has created. If I'm gonna die, I want to die on this hill. And that's how much I respect y'all, and that's how much I believe in y'all. So with that being said, for y'all that don't know me, my name is 24/7, and my channel is 24/7 Fusion Media. And I'm out. Peace.